Hi, from Scooter Girl. Vidacura and Living Well Stores has asked me to unbox and assemble my new scooter for all of you to see. They tell me it's pretty easy, so let's see how it goes. So I just got this Scout Force scooter today. It was just delivered a little while ago. I bought it from Vidacura Living Well Stores, and I'm super excited to get it today. So I just thought we would unbox it and show you all what's inside and put it together. There's some instructions here on the box that talk about how to go about taking it out of the box. And it does say to read the owner's manual and charge the batteries before operation. But when I talked to the representative at the company, they said the batteries would be mostly charged and I could ride it right away. So we're going to open the box. This says I should not try to pull everything out, but that I should cut the box at the corners so that the cardboard falls off. So I'm going to do that now with this box cutter. Okay, I'm all done cutting the box at the corners, and I'm just gonna open it up and see what's inside. Look at that. It's so well packed in here. So I'm just gonna unpack things and see what's there. This looks like, and it does look like keeping your box cutter or scissors is pretty handy. Okay, so this next piece here, oh, this looks like the basket in the front. I'm just going to open this up and unpack everything. There's a bunch of stuff inside. So you can see there's things inside the basket, and it all looks good. Oh, look, there's a 2020 Owners Club sticker. So when I bought my scooter from Vidacura Living Well Stores, they have this 2020 Owners Club, and this sticker tells me where I can call if I have a problem with my scooter, and it also gives me my member number, so I can always look at the front of my basket if I don't know how to call them another way. Let's see what else is in here. So there's this piece. What's this? Oh, okay. This is part of the seat post. So when I put it on, it's the seat post. I'll put that over here. In here, there's a box with the charger for the battery. I want to hang on to that so I can charge my battery later. Oh, there's some paper in here. Right, okay, so when I bought this scooter from Vidacura and Living Well Stores, it comes with a 5-year warranty. So this is my warranty paperwork that tells me everything that's covered and what's not covered. I'll read that later and put it in a safe place. And this, oh, this is a cute idea. This is little cards that I can hand out to people that tells them where I bought my scooter from, and that they can get $20 off their scooter when they buy one, and I'll get $20 back when my friend buys a scooter from Vidacura. That's very cool. What a great idea. So I'll put those away in a safe place too. Oh yeah, and here's the keys. I'm really glad to have those. So I'll put those back in the basket so I know where they are and I don't lose them, and I'll just put this aside. Okay. What's next? Okay, so I'm going to move up here. This looks like it's the seat, but this piece of styrofoam will just lift right off. It makes it a lot easier. So this is the seat. I'm just going to unwrap that. And inside the seat is the instruction manual. So make sure you pay attention for that. The seat just folds up, and then you can undo the bottom plastic. It is wrapped around this part at the bottom, so make it easier. Okay, so I just cut the plastic. And there's styrofoam that gets a little sticky. All right, so when we're ready to put that on, we'll do that. So this is the base of the scooter here, but it looks like I need to take these pieces apart first. And that part won't just lift out. So let's see the best way to do that. Okay, so this part right here, it's all covered in plastic, so it's not always easy to recognize, but this part right here is the battery pack. So, and I can't get that out just by itself either. So what you have to do is, it looks like you have to lift this tiller piece first, and there is a knob here that you can loosen or tighten depending. So if I lift the tiller part, then I can take, whew, the whole part just lifts right out. And I'm gonna lay this back down. Battery is a little heavy, so, I don't know. So you might need a hand if you can't do it on your own. Everything's really well packaged. So you can see the battery pack has a handle, very easy to lift up, and I'm sure it sits right down on the scooter when you're ready for it. So I'm just lifting the tiller up. It's very cool. And I'm just gonna take the plastic off. Oh, that's awesome. So the hand controls here, and looks like the speed knob right here. And this looks like the battery gauge and the horn. I can't wait to use the horn. So I'm just gonna tighten this tiller so that it's not flopping around. And it looks like you go forward to tighten it. It's pretty easy to turn, it's not too hard. Okay, and there we go. Oh, I'm getting really close to being able to get to the bottom of the scooter. I'm very excited. I can't wait to put the seat on. So I'm just gonna take the plastic off here. It looks like it just lifts right off. There's one piece of tape at the front. So it lifts right off, and there's the beautiful scooter. These styrofoam parts, I think, need to be lifted out if I want to try to drive the scooter off the box, because I can't really lift the whole scooter. So I'm just going to gently lift from the front here. If you see here, there's kind of a handle at the front, at the bottom, right here. So I'm just going to lift here, not heavy, and slide that right out. And then here at the back, there's also a handle at the back. So I'm just going to use that handle and lift. It's a little heavier in the back. And slide that part out. And there's our scooter without the seat. I'm going to put the seat on now. So the first thing I need is that seat post that I unpacked from the basket. So maybe you remember that. So it's this part here. I did spend a little time looking at it. So you can see this washer, the set of washers. These washers have a bit of a concave part, so it looks like they have to fit pretty specifically together when you try to put it into the seat. Same thing here. This washer is bent, and it fits very tightly against there if you have it at the right angle. So we might need some tools here. You can see that you could use an Allen wrench with this side here, or I have some pliers that might be helpful. Right now it's loose enough that I couldn't actually just use my fingers to take this off. Okay, so there's that washer again. But when I want to tighten it, I really think I'm going to want some tools. Okay, So the other thing here is there's 3 notches here. This is what helps you to raise and lower the seat. So I'm going to put that at the middle section. I think that's the right height for what we need. But if you needed it higher or lower, you could put it higher or lower. So I'm going to put this side into this spot that has the larger hole. And the plastic piece fits right in there. And if you turn it so that it fits properly, it will be flush, very even against this seat post. So there's really no space, no part of that sticks out on the top and the bottom. Then on the other side, we have this washer that has the concave part. That's going to go on first. It will also fit very tightly against the seat post. And then I'm just going to thread this on with my fingers initially. But I want to make sure that there's no give in here, that this is really pretty tight. So I'm just going to take 2 pairs of pliers and just hold this side. And then tighten. So that there's no give, and I think that's it. So this seat post then is not wiggling. You don't really want it to wiggle. And there's that first part. So our next part is the seat itself. You can see these teeth here. This is what makes the seat rotate. Well, that's part of what helps it to rotate. So there's this seat lever here that we put the seat on. I'm getting very excited to ride this. So I have to put the battery on before I can make it go, of course. So I'm just gonna pick up this battery, check the bottom to make sure there's really no packaging material or anything here, so that it'll fit right. And it just slides under the seat into these 2 spots. So one other thing that's important to do, I think, when I talked to the vidacura representative, they explained to me that a couple of things people have trouble with is this battery clamp. So under the seat here, you can see here on the seat post, there's this kind of L-shaped piece upside down, and it slides down and sits on top of this battery case. So I'm just gonna slide that down. And then tighten the knob. I always go the opposite. And tighten the knob so that it's tight against the case. Of course, I need to not forget that it's locked down, because then when I try to take the battery out, it doesn't come. So then we also have our seat arms. And these slide into these posts down here that also have knobs. So there's really no tools that you need for this part. You just need to loosen the knob. Okay, so when I was talking to the vidacura representative, they gave me some tips on things that needed to happen. One is that lockdown bar that I just showed you a little while ago, and the other one is this front steering lock. So this is here so that the wheels don't turn in shipping. but I just need to pull it out and then turn it so it's pointed upward and let it go, and now my wheels will turn. And now I'm ready for the keys. So here's the keys, and this can go up and down so I can slide into the seat, put the key in the ignition, turn that key forward so all the lights come up. I can adjust my speed and hit the horn, and I'm ready to go. I'm so excited, this is great. Thanks for watching. Well, that was pretty easy. It only took me 15 minutes to get my scooter ready to ride. I'm so excited. This is Scooter Girl with my first vidacura video review. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, let us know how we did. There's a link to vidacura below. Thanks for watching. Bye.